Well, good morning. We're at Cappy Roadhouse at the moment. About to send her southbound. We've got about 14 hours to Perth. Well, it's only 1,170 k's, but it's going to take me the better part of 14 hours today, so I've got to drop a trailer and Woburn on the way through, and it's my third trailer, so there's a little bit of messing around because we don't just simply pull a ring feeder and drive off. We put dollies away, unless if they tell me just to pull the ring feeder. But yeah, we'll find that one out later on. But yeah, we'll get the show going and enjoy the ride. Try and do this without taking out that pothole. Oh no, it's been filled in. Righto. Nothing from the north. Sam, bye buddy. Early-o. Marina 149, Megathera 404, Perth 1169. All the vitals are looking good this morning. First big one for the day. What, you want a drag race, bro? 7 meters coming towards me.
You're the 7, mate. Yeah, mate, 7 this morning. Yeah, Roger that. Did you feel like happy butter? I think you've been on a diet, I see. Well, I said it was a liquid diet. There's a couple of 8s back there as well, mate. No, it's just this float. No, Roger. See there. Drive it on the road, eh?
Sounds like there's plenty more big ones coming too. 35 k's to Coomarina now. Then by what they just said, there's some 8 metres coming towards me as well, 8.5s or whatever they are. We'll deal with them when they get closer. So we just pulled up outside Plutonic Gold Mine. Let's do a couple of checks, have a walk around. It's just after 7 now. So it's taking about 3 hours to get down here. And yeah, we've got all of about 200 and shit, what would it be? Wouldn't even be that, 180 k's to make it there, I suppose. And then 120 k's down to Q from there, where I do have to get fuel. It'll be my last fuel stop for this trip. There's been a bit of fuel consumed on this one because I think today will be fuel stop number 11 for the trip, for about 8,500 k's. So yeah, it's not too bad. Like, there's been some short fuel stops in that time, but yeah, everything besides walking around a lot of cow crap, everything is going very nicely. Just been double checking this thing a lot, but because it is a 15-ton piece, but that's as solid as anything. I haven't had to adjust chains on that, nothing. Man, look at it, it's everywhere. Shouldn't have pulled up here, but I did. But yeah, we'll keep on going down to Q. Ooh, that tyre doesn't look so healthy. Might be changing the tyre before the day is out. Right. It's rooted. Fuck. Man, is that deteriorated, that one. No, I'll get up the road a little bit to a bitumen parking bay and change it there. That, take that with me, and that, I've got to pull everything out pretty much. Pull that out just to get to my rattle gun. But I'm going to change my socket, which I know, because I've got the 10 stud socket on the rattle gun at the moment. Anything else from in there? Gloves. I'll start with that for a handful first. this. Turn you off. Need to get some higher blocks. Keep forgetting. I had one, but sort of broke it. That's alright. Why are you not going up? Better. That will be good there. I don't normally wear gloves, but there's wire hanging out of that tyre, so I'll put gloves on today. Come on. Oh my God. If anybody knows spiders, you do not rattle them all the way off. Get them loose like that. Now she's either going to be a banger or it's going to take a bit of persuasion. No, she's all good. If you don't hit those cleats out, they really hurt, so you just make sure they're loose. This is the The fun part is trying to get that inner one off. Outer one, normally not a drama. Alright, bang the spacer out. Would you just stop rolling around on? Ah! Caught that piece of wire. Why'd you stop rolling? Come on. What I do tend to do is I'll double check the tyre pressures before I put them on. Which you'll bang on. That's bang on 100 psi. You always want to make sure that the spacer is going to touch this ring here. And you also want to make sure your valve stem is not going to be where the spider is. Luckily, I can just rotate the spider like that. Go up on that jack a little bit more. Right, so the valve stem's in the middle. Put the spacer up and back on. So now I've got a valve stem there and a valve stem there. Now I've got to true the wheel up, otherwise they don't run balanced. And you get really bad tyre wear. So I tend to go 3 of my 5 cleats on, different sides. Actually, give everything a bit of a spray. Right, just be really gentle doing it this way. Right. I want to true those wheels up. So I'm literally going to spin it and make sure there's no wobbling going on. So it's just kicked the can out, which is at about that mark there. So this one here can get a bit of a ugga-dug. Move that can in a little bit more actually. It's in there, which was about there. So I'll give this one, because I'm trying to do this one-handed as well. Pretty bloody good. Maybe 2 mil play, but I'm happy with that. Too bloody beautiful. So I don't hammer those home with the rattle gun. I'll go and get my bar and get a feel of it by hand. And but I'll drop the jack down on the ground first. Don't need that up anymore. And yeah, time to put everything away. Just the jack, the bar and the blocks of wood to go. This isn't the right bar for this jack. You only just, there we go. You only just end up getting that bar in there. Looks good. And the jack. Pretty sure I've net left. No. Everything's packed away. That's actually only the second time I've used that jack. I had another air jack, but it spewed all its oil out, so I was only getting cheap ones off eBay just to see if I'd like the air jacks. But they lasted about 7-8 years. And then my last one shit itself about 6 months ago. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go and get a good one. So I went to Total Tools and it cost me about 240 bucks. Well worth it. Definitely worth the money. Oop, shit. So if anybody's interested, because I don't come into this box very often, but my grease gun, jumper leads, that bag's full of boost, coolant, lines and clamps, spare Susie coil. I've got 2 more bottle jacks in there. I've got a squat jack and a 20-ton big jack. And that's my water tank. Of all the places to put a water tank. Oh. We will be good to just keep on rolling now, because I know all my other tyres are good. That was 20 minutes. Easy as that. It's not the funnest of jobs, definitely not, but it's got to be done, and I'd rather do it than sit on the side of the road for 8-9 hours waiting for a tyre man to come out and change it for me. Actually, all jokes aside, I wouldn't have a job here if I refused to change tyres as well, so. keep on going. So just coming into queue now. Hopefully I can get onto the Bowsers easy enough. Hopefully. It's not a whole lot of room here at this servo. It's definitely a lot easier to get into when you're heading north, weirdly enough. I think I should be pretty right. I'll make it a little bit difficult for old mate that's actually on the Bowsers now. He'll be able to get around me though, but yeah. Just take her out of gear. I think about there I should be pretty good. Rightio. That throws that idea out. Got no fuel. So I'll shoot down to Mount Magnet to the Swagman. Get fuel there. Another 80 k's down to Mount Magnet now. So just trying to get my speed back up because it's a bit of an uphill drag through this section anyway, but a little downhill followed by this jump up, this short sharp pinch around this corner down here. I'm not going to get to top speed, but this is going to have me going down a lot of gears very quickly. 90 k's an hour to about 32 k's an hour. So it pulls you up real quick. So this gives us about 70 k's to Woburn. Well, hello Woburn. In a minute here I'm going to pull into the hookup yard and I'm going to drop about 42 tonne off. She's been a hell of a slog. I've done 3,720 odd k's. Drop a trailer and then do the final 270 k's into Perth. All in all, this trip's about 8,600, 8,700 k's. There's about 4,600 going up and 4,000 coming home, with that slight detour to the station to drop off the drop off all that stock feed. Yeah, we are wobbling our way into Woburn. Find a spot to drop my third trailer. Then find another spot to drop my lead, or my front two trailers, and then I'll come back around. I'll put my my dolly off my third. I'll pull that off and put that away, and then reconnect my road train again. And I think this will work nicely if I drop my third here and then roll forward into that gap there. Take her out of gear and just coast her in. Even if I went to that side, it's not really going to matter too much anyway. Just make sure I get far enough forward. I think there should be pretty good. Pretty good, that worked. Right. Forgot to bring my zip to side cutters. Buggered. Because I've had my my bypass line here since I left Woburn. Bloody whenever that was. 10 days ago. Fuck sakes. Yeah, it's not gonna come off easily. I have to go down the truck, give that a jiggle, just so I can release that handle up. Fuck it. That's up while I'm here. So I'm going to need a hammer to get that out because some fuckwit doesn't know how to reverse, obviously. Alright. Yeah. Oh, we're good. What I need to do is I need to move this sign here onto my second trailer. Fucking flies. There presents another problem, is I'm going to have to work out how to hang that, because I've got no back gate. I'm going to have to run a strap somehow. Okay, I'll go right beside the one I dropped. It'll be fine for a little bit.
Not bad, yeah, we'll go.
There, bugger. That'll do. Release the brakes and dolly will roll. Well, in theory. Had to put that relay back in, didn't I? Right. is pretty good. Side cutters. I know you're in here. Oh, hammer. Where are thou, oh side cutter? Ah, there are thou. Well, I keep forgetting to put these back up. Most important thing to do is set that brake before you do anything else. Especially this. Alright. Dolly's completely disconnected. Now I've got to trace my line of the zip ties that I'll put on. Pretty sure it's 4. 4. So this is a, what we call a jack line, bypass line. Basically, if we have any dramas with the dolly lights, we can plug that in and it turns the dolly off, and you can go from trailer to trailer and still have lights. I did have problems initially. We got it sorted. It's just, I ended up just keeping that in for the whole trip. So there's actually nothing wrong with that dolly. Well, it turns out it wasn't even the dolly that I was having dramas with. It was my second trailer, but it seems to have fixed itself. So, but yeah, still, I end up just keeping that line in, and yeah, I'll take it with me. Hey, we'll go and hook up to my trailers again and send it south. Couple of things to do before I can fully hit the road and get going. Let's just make sure lights are working, obviously. I'll try and get this sign out, and I'm going to hang that sign as well. That's a pain in the ass. Got a few. Might best take the ratchet off that, I reckon. I reckon so. All this just for a DG sign. Oh god, the flies are bad here, so didn't mean to put a couple of twists in it, but should be right. And seriously, how does that even happen? Alright, get this bundled up. As I can. Cool. Now it should be good. Oh, that's everything done, so pack my stuff away and we will get out of here. 270 k's to go. Rightio. Going from 125-ish tonne to about 70, I reckon would be. Why would you stop there, man? Righto, whatever. Brain dead. Just absolutely brain dead. Oh, now he's backing up. That's what I was going to do. Remove some. Ooh! My last 4 bottles of water. I'll have to go down the shop tonight when I get back to Perth and get another slab of water. Oh. Turn left out of here. There ought to be 23 and 25, that's 48. Plus 32, 50, 60, 70, 70 odd tonne. So now is it, yeah, no, that'd be right. I must have been a little bit lighter than I thought, actually. Plus that was 23 tonne I just dropped off, plus the weight of the trailer and dolly. 23 plus 11. 34. That was a bit lighter than I thought. Something's not adding up. But anyway, it was heavy. I can't be bothered trying to work out the maths on this now, so it was heavy. We'll go with that. It was heavy. The sun's definitely going down. It's 10 to 7. Got about an hour to go. But we're just nearly at Bindoon Hill. Bindoon Hill is the main It was the steepest hill between Perth and Woburn. And then I've got a little hill just on the north side of Chittering Roadhouse. And then she's all smooth sailing from there. Down a Big Dipper, and then it's all downhill to Mewshay, and then it's just flat road all the way to Perth. So I'll start getting her wound up for this hill, because I am going to drop back pretty severely, as I found out on Satellite Hill. I think I was down to about 30 k's an hour on that one. So generally, if I'm doing 30 k's an hour on Satellite Hill, I'll be 20 k's an hour on Bindoon Hill. We'll just wait and see if I get to hold top box or not. I dare say probably not. Down to 60 already. It's just pinching up again, and then nearly right at the top it pinches up real hard. 30 now. I will hold this for a little bit, and then when I get around this corner and up on the next one, it pinches again. I want to hold this gear. Hopefully it holds this gear for me. It just pinches now. Yeah, we're gonna hold this. That worked out good. Then of course with every uphill there's always a downhill. He passed me a while back, so he's a lot lighter than me, so he might as well just go. We'll just hold this going down for a bit. This beautiful smooth sailing run all the way down the Tonkin Highway, and now I'm about to get off a Kudo Road, and this one car wants to do 80. Not even that. Now, you do get them. This is the hard part, is I've got to get past here, get over the left lane, and then I've got to get over the left lane again. But I'm actually getting well and truly in front of them, so won't be a drama. As long as they know what an indicator is, it should be all good. About to change? No. Bugger. Now, it's the way it goes. It's a shame highway truck accessories weren't open at the moment. Because I've got to go there tomorrow and get 5 more wheel nut covers and a hubcap. I discovered highway truck accessories right there. I discovered when I was having a look at the hubcaps, the wheel nut covers, that roux has actually damaged, has put 2 big dents in my brand new hubcap as well. It's like, luckily they're only 15 bucks, but still the point. The wheel nut covers are about $5.50 each, because I choose to have the big long ones. There, we just put on Abernathy Road and follow this all the way down to the end, to the Great Eastern Highway bypass, where we'll turn left. Go past Main Freight's yard, past our pipe joint that we load out of, even the donger joint that we load out of. Wish they would fix this section. This roundabout's rough, out the other side it's rough. Turn left at these lights, which are about to change green for turning right. Means I'll be able to go straight around the corner because everything's working in my favour tonight. Hey, there goes Tori. There, onto the bypass. beautiful. Oh, the gate's even open still.